Hello, George. How are you doing today? Well, Abe, to be honest, I'm not doing so well. I've been working out like crazy, but I have not seen any improvements. Like, none whatsoever. Well, George, how's your diet? I manage to eat about 3 meals a day, evenly spaced out. Could it be due to my tobacco smoking? Of course not. Well, I don't know. But it is important that you eat shortly after working out. Whatever do you mean? After the onset of exercise, GLUT4 co-transporters are inserted into your skeletal muscle cell membranes, encouraging the uptake of glucose. Huh? The mechanical act of skeletal muscle contraction itself is enough to stimulate an increase in glucose uptake as well. But what is the significance? Basically, after you work out, George, you should consume something containing sugars and protein. I was told that protein was of primary importance. It is, but carbohydrates boost the response of insulin, which causes more protein to be absorbed into skeletal muscle cells. Hey, Abe. Yes, George, you may be onto something. I think I will start consuming protein and carbs after my workouts. I've already purchased some whey protein, from the future, or something. I don't know. Oh no, George. That shouldn't be needed, Abe. I can deal with the stuff you said earlier. But I want to maximize my gains. I want a lot of protein. Once strength training begins, muscle catabolism begins. Protein ingestion with carbohydrates minimizes this catabolism. Muscle protein synthesis plateaus around 20 grams of whole protein. So you're saying, eating more than 20 grams of whole protein will not be beneficial to you unless you space it out. You've given me much to think about, Abe. Well, since we're on the topic, I guess there's some more relevant information I could tell you. No, Abe. Let me tell you something. Okay. Shoot, amino acid uptake into cells is elevated post-workout as well. So, naturally, it's important to ingest amino acids following a workout. I have already explained to you what you need to do. Well, did you know that a pre-workout protein ingestion can be beneficial to muscle protein synthesis as well? I guess that makes sense. Do you know why, though, George Washington? Well, protein is able to hit the bloodstream just about the time the workout concludes. Wouldn't it have hit the bloodstream sooner? No, Abraham, you silly man. You're forgetting that digestion takes time. You'd think that as presidents, we should know these things. Actually, most presidents don't know much about science. Maybe you're right, Abraham. Maybe you were right. Hey, George, seeing as I can't pronounce your name correctly, and we have another minute of dialogue to fulfill, maybe I could explain to you the effects of overtraining. Overtraining? There's no such thing. I go all out. All day. Every day. You cannot do that, George. Everyone has a certain ideal range of weights to use. You should be doing repetitions of weights that are your 60% 1 rep maximum. And you need to take breaks every once in a while. Define a break. Well, it takes 3 days to fully repair muscle tissue that is damaged during exercise. Make sure to get adequate rest time following an intense workout, so that you can optimize your gains. I have one last question for you, Abe. Go ahead. Where did you learn all this stuff? A man from the future by the name of Clay has been visiting me in my dreams. That's messed up, is it, though, George? Is it? You tell me.